Hi, this is Erik Linask. I'm here in the Miami Beach Convention Center at IT Expo, and I'm talking now with the President and CEO of ABP Technologies, Robert Messer. Robert, thanks for joining me again.
Welcome.
It's a pleasure to have
Erik.
you. So it's been a little while since we last chatted. Any new exciting products that ABP has going on now?
Always, we really want to bring innovation to our resellers so that they have new things that they can show to their customers. I think that's important. It helps them sell, because if you want to come to your customers with something new of value. So this year, probably the most innovative thing that we have is our IPTV solution. People know digital signage, or that's been something that's starting to grow. But to really have it in IP, where you can remotely manage your content, where you can blend in video, where you can have commercials, company commercials, training material, and where you can control what's being shown on the different screens inside of the company, sort of for internal communications out to your employees. That's a very important thing, and I think that's a new dimension, something new that resellers can do. And everything is IP, so our security cameras connect to the IPTV, the IP phone, so you can actually call the system and you can actually do like a video conference onto a device. You can actually show an alarm scenario and have it pop up on the screens. Everything just integrates, so that really gives the reseller something new to actually put together for their customers. Another product that's new is this year we got the Wi-Fi video phone, which is from a company called Unidata. Unidata was pretty popular last year because it sort of takes away it makes a mobility phone solution very simple. You don't need any connectors, you don't need a Cat 5, you just basically need a little power charger. You can put it on a coffee table, anywhere in the office. It just connects to your Wi-Fi network. Once you're connected, it remembers. So you can go home, you can go to friends, you can go to hotels, and you just roam around. That same company made a video version of it now, and that's been really popular for very unique scenarios, like even medical doctors are using it. It has two cameras on it, the new model that they're showing this year here. One camera that you can actually look at it sort of like Scotty beam me up kind of thing. It's like and maybe the next iPhone will be like that, where you have like a camera to the front and to the back. So you can actually talk to somebody and you see that person talking to you and you chat. And that can connect with any video phone, Grandstream, Polycom video phones. But then there's a button that you can actually turn the camera to what you're seeing, and you can actually show a patient, and you would see a 5 megapixel high quality image over Wi-Fi of what's going on. So they can use that in all sorts of projects, engineering things, medical applications. So that's pretty popular. And of course, everything's SIP, so it's easy to interconnect.
Of course. So, as a distributor, what are obviously businesses, enterprises, small medium businesses, and resellers face certain challenges, especially we're starting to just come out of a recession now. What are some of the things that you've had to take care with, as we start coming out of it, sort of in the past year?
We started in the telephony space as a strong player in IP phones and phone systems. We've seen and we've learned that you can't just do phone systems anymore. So we're really trying to refocus things to becoming more of an IP technology specialist instead of just doing phone systems. I mean, we got to think about phone systems. There's so many things against it, like cell phone coverage picking up more and more mobility. People just don't use the desk phone alone. If you're in a business, it used to be that your phones were all ringing and you kind of knew how popular, how good the day was. These days you can have a great day, but your phone didn't even ring, right? It came in per email. So the phone systems, or the systems that you do, they need to be in the unified communication space where your orders come in email, where you can chat with customers, and it all fits together. So you're, as a reseller, you actually really focused more on the IP side, on security, on the internet. The reseller used to be on a telecom guy, his charter was to make sure a company had dial tone. Today we think the charter is to make sure the company has IP connectivity. And so it's security, internet security, bandwidth, everything has to work together. So there's a lot more than just a phone. At ABP, we got into security cameras. That's a big market now, and a lot of our resellers are very good at integrating that, because people on the analog side, they don't have the experience that people on the networking side have to make these IP cameras work. So a lot of our networking people are just embracing the security cameras. IPTV, as I mentioned before, is another little area that's coming in, and so it's really, the reseller becomes more of a technology partner for the small medium enterprise customers.
A lot of what you're talking about really is sort of mirroring generally what we're seeing in the communications space, with with the convergence of multiple communications channels and different ways to leverage the IP connectivity. You mentioned security and various video applications. There's certainly a lot of stuff, and even if you walk around the exhibit hall floor here, you see a lot more than just phones.
Yes, I mean, pretty much we're kind of thinking that everything is coming together in the IP network. Convergence is real now, and the resellers, they really basically need to embrace more of these practices, and they can't just be focusing on one of them anymore.
Good. Excellent, Robert. I've been chatting here at IT Expo with ABP's Robert Messer. Thanks for joining me.
You're welcome, Erik.